Welcome to my Wings of Liberty ladder games, where I proudly represent Clan We Are BM to tell all the trash to fuck off. Right now we're going to have a random against Protoss. It seems like we're moving back up in the ladder, playing against Plats, although the long queue time makes me think that they just couldn't find a scrub for me to step on. Plat games tends to be good in that Plat players like to play a more macro-oriented style. They don't go for the trash. Now, that's what I would have said a couple of years ago, but now I feel like enough trash from the garbage game have leaked over that no league is safe, no league is non-trashy. Although I still see the most macro-oriented games in Plat, so this could potentially be a good game. Bad thing about Protoss versus random, Protoss are forced to wall up the ramp, so I don't get any good Zerg versus Protoss practice on my part. That actually, I feel like if I chose Zerg, it's my weakest matchup. At least that is what I would think, until that one time I played Zerg versus Protoss, where I chose Zerg, and Protosses would just keep on trying to wall in with a gateway, do some early aggression, because early aggression is like the cool shit, when really it's not. It's like you hold that off and then you just lose because the other guy has more bullshit than you. Not bullshit, it just had more units than you. And bullshit, I say bullshit as in Reaper garbage. Let's give him a good old have fun. And also in ZVP, there's a lot of cheesy ways I can win, like with lings. So I tend to like to make a few lings at the beginning, once the pull is done. Especially if the Protoss walled and then tries to get another wall up. Like he walled the front and then he discovers I'm Zerg, so then he tries to wall up here with the forge and gateway and stuff. Oh, whoops, forgot the Overlord. That's unfortunate. Now, in straight up Zerg versus Protoss, I tend to do not that well. That's because Protoss have a ton of ways to pressure Zerg before the third base is saturated. If you think about it, there's the 10-minute Stargate attacks, there is the 8-minute 4-gate attacks, or even the 12-minute Colossus. All of which are sort of hard for Zerg to hold off. And I have no experience trying to get a fast third, so it's kind of annoying. Also, if he blocks my expansion, I'm just going to leave because ladder points are not as important to me as getting in games that are playable. Now I got the 15, so we can safely go and expand. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked by a pesky probe, which it looks like it's not going to be. Gotta give him that, he's mannered. Also forgetting rule number 1, most important thing, always overlord the expansion for cannon rush bullshit. I feel like the late scouting might hurt me a little bit. If he's proxy gating, then wow, blind forge fast expand. This actually might work to my advantage. Forge first. 15, 16, 17. See, I could potentially do some kind of cannon rush, or I could potentially do some kind of 3-base play, but I like the way that I normally do it, staying on 2 bases. And that gives me more mutacentric armies. I like the Mutalisk style because it allows you to put pressure on the Protoss, and I'm much more comfortable with that than a 3-base play, because I just never get any practice with the 3-base play. Like, in terms of style-wise, I like this matchup a lot better. Or I would like the 3-base setup a lot better, but it's just I'm not used to it. And I can't really have any true practice in it. It's just, So what I will do is I will do the 3-base style. The only difference is I'll probably pick up the other upgrade instead. I'll pick up the Carapace just so my lings survive against Bobs a little faster. That might actually be the wrong thing to do, to double inject drones. So what we're going to work towards is Mutalisks, and we are going to see here, expand. No, he doesn't have an expand. He doesn't have an expand. What the fuck? Fargate? He doesn't have an expand. That makes no sense. What have the world become? Have the world of garbage plats been garbaged? Maybe he hit an expand somewhere else. Maybe he's going for DTs. All sorts of garbage could happen. Well, the proxy pylons, though, I'd say the 4-gate chance is very, very high. Void Rays? Anything can happen on one base, really. I just know Queens deal well with a lot of them. There's the expand, I guess. Gas geyser. Well, if it's not gonna expand, then I don't get it. What's he doing? Why is this queen down here? All sorts of shit is going wrong. Let's see, do that. I'm still gonna stick to my plan of spires.
We require more minerals.
Okay, so there's his expand. I'll get both the upgrades for now. I think gas might be a little bit more important right now. Made a lot of upgrades. He's got Twilight Council. He's got Templar Archives. Alright, he's got rid of that. He's got Templar Archives. Going for a Templar start, which is kind of awkward. Not really. Spire's almost done, but we can't afford too many Mutalisks. Still think the gas is more important. Okay, we're at 53 supply. I think maybe getting 2 overlords right now would be the best like muta rate. We're at 930, so we could potentially be getting Mutalisk soon. We have map control, and he's not expanding anywhere else. I mean, why would he? He's got 3 bases. I mean, he's got 2 bases. So as soon as the gas catches up, then we will be fine. We'll be golden to make lots of Mutalisks, and we'll garbulate the probes. And it seems like he does not give half a shit about this tower. Air upgrades. Should I get them or not? I'm leaning towards the no camp, or I'm actually leaning towards the yes camp. So I got this going on, I got Zergling upgrades, I got this. Now, what I really should do with Mutas is I should apply some pressure to get my 3rd. I think that's the main goal of Mutas. Robo too, huh? Well, I feel like that did a whole pile of damage, so that's good. Got 15, so got more here. Got more of the upgrades coming. He's probably going to be forced to make some cannons at this point. That storm was whiffed pretty hard, and I feel like I shouldn't like expect that to happen all the time. So what I should do is get the Roach Horn and the Hydra Den. That's going to prepare me for more standard late game. Little Stargate, huh? Making Phoenix. He's got the Robotech. He's got the Stalkers. He doesn't have a third base. I think at this point making more mutas would be a mistake. And this guy is pretty freaking bad at storming. Oh, whoops, there goes the Overlord. I mean the Overseer. Okay, so I feel like with the tech advantage that he have, he's not gonna be able to push that really. So time to flood roaches. And an infestation pit might not be a bad idea. I'm not saying I'm trying to get infestors. I'm saying that it's nice to be able to have that. Now, Robotech is nice. And there's a Warp Prism. Seems like there's no end to the garbage. Well, that garbage got cleaned up right quickly. Let's go ahead and get these Hydralisks. Roach Hydra is the way to go for me. He's probably working towards Archons and Storms and shit. Oh, there's Philidals. Okay, High Templars. What do I have coming? I don't know what I have coming. So he's managed to whittle down the Garbelisks. But then at this point, does it matter? He's got Storm. Okay, so at this point I think I should start working towards that fourth. And I'm choosing to take it in that location for no particular reason. It's just that Roach Hydra is good. And Roach Hydra is kind of slow, so I kind of want this in front. Wait, did I just mess up all my hotkeys? Oh, he's trying to take a third now. With a pretty high Phoenix count. I don't think I can engage any of that. Like, not enough roaches to tank for this army. Now, it's a good thing I got the attack upgrade because that'll allow me to get more... Like, it'll transfer over to the Cure Potters if I need to do that. This guy's really bad with those. I think while his Templars are dry, I should hit. Oh shit, his Templars are anything but dry.
depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Tigers are 0 fucks given about that. Here's the Zealots. Apparently +3, wow. Impressive. An Archon, a lot of those.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I need more production. Minerals are gone.
Our forces are under attack.
I think I actually have... No, I don't. I don't have shit.
Are under attack.
Okay, let's get Hydras. And for once in my life, Ultralisks. It's a bad thing I can't really get any, I can't get the armor for a while, so Zealots are going to be a problem for a long while. Okay, the Hydras are here, that's good. It doesn't have any armor though, so this shit is going to be melting pretty fast too.
Our forces are under attack.
We have more Storm. I think he's actually out of Templars. I'm gonna kill that one. He's investing too heavily into air. I feel like all the skill raise might go down. What can we do here? We can actually take this down first. That's going to sort of widen the choke so a Templar can't kill all of us.
Unacceptable command.
Oh, there we go. As long as there's no Templar, that should be fine. And I am trying to split up my units, but that doesn't really do as much. I don't really understand why his choice of air units. Air units just doesn't do well. Like, he was working so well with the Templars before, I don't really know why he gave up on that. I mean, sure, they cost a lot of gas, but I didn't really kill anything. Oh well.